Welcome to After the Whistle. Today is Thursday, August the 22nd, 2019. This is Season 1, Episode 2 of the podcast. I'm pleased to be joined by Landon Diggs. Landon wears number 9. He's the starting middle linebacker and plays tight end on offense for the Kingston Yellow Jackets. Landon, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, thanks for being here. Tell us a little bit about this summer. You just completed your third summer of workouts with Coach Pankey. Tell me how you feel about your workouts, and tell me how your team finished up.
I feel like this is probably one of our best summers yet. We got a lot stronger, probably in some of the best shape we've been in the last couple of years. We had a bunch of scrimmages this summer. I thought we really improved from the first one to the last one. Should be a good year.
That's good points, Brad.
Landon, talk about your growth as a football player. You know, coming in as a freshman, got to play a little bit, but then got to play quite a bit last year as a sophomore. So talk about how you think you've grown from your freshman year to now.
Well, I've got a lot bigger, a lot stronger. It's more like growing from like a mental aspect. It's like you don't really, in middle school, you don't really prepare for anything. You just go out there and play. And like in high school, there's a lot of film, a lot of preparation, like scouting, going through like preparation for games, like 2 hours of preparing every day.
Well, that just leads me right into my next question. I was going to ask you, I hear you've been doing a lot of preparation. You've been watching a lot of videos and that type of thing. You feel pumped about tomorrow night, first game, playing the Harriman Blue Devils.
Yeah, we're real excited about it, especially like since last year, like we lost to them. It's just like motivating you to go back and beat them because we don't like Harriman at all.
Well, Landon, that kind of leads into my question. How much motivation carries over from last year, the way that game ended? It was a heartbreaking loss. Kingston should have won that game. And, you know, anytime Harriman beats Kingston, I think Kingston's 28-2 out of the last 30, but Harriman's won 2 out of the last 3, so that's never a good thing. But so whenever they do win, they tend to talk a lot of junk. So what's the motivation coming this year after that bad loss last year?
That game's just something like thinking that just makes you sick to your stomach, just losing to Harriman. But I mean, I could just give us it fuels the fire a little more, I guess you'd say. Because, I mean, if that doesn't get, like, looking back and at that game, if that don't get you ready to play them again, want some revenge, I don't know what does. Absolutely.
Welcome back to the show, After the Whistle. We're joined by Mr. Bradley Luttrell and Mr. Landon Diggs. And, guys, let's talk a little bit about the season. 2019 football season's here. The Harriman Blue Devils come to Kingston. Brad, your thoughts?
Well, looking at the schedule, looks like it's pretty much the same schedule we had last year. And Landon, talk a little bit about the district game and the non-district games and how you think the season might go.
I think the season's going to go good. Like, you got a lot of guys with experience on this team. Our backfield's really good. Our defense should be pretty strong this year, and our line's got a lot of experience too.
Yeah, I know Coach Pankey talked in paper about the O-line, you know, kind of getting their lumps last year, but gaining a lot of good experience. What about particular teams? Of course, Alcoa is always a juggernaut. What, as far as district-wise, Austin East, what have they lost and got coming back, and how strong are they going to be?
They're bringing back their best player, probably. Their quarterback is really good, but I'm not really sure what they've lost, really. I mean, they're probably going to be really good this year. They always are.
As far as who else in there? Scott County, who else we got?
Scott County, Northview, Pigeon Forge, Galbraith, and GP.
Yeah, GP, they're usually a solid team, so that'll probably be a good test, but I think Pigeon Forge and Northview and some of the other teams, I think we can handle them. What do you think?
Well, I mean, every game of the districts, I mean, they're all pretty close. They're usually good games. Like every game last year was like right there. Like last couple of drives is like back and forth. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a really good year this year, and we got a good chance to be pretty special.
All right, Landon. Let's talk a little bit about some players. One in particular that you guys lost last year due to an injury with Bradley Keithley. Big player on the team, was going to be a leader of this team. Tell me a little bit about how you guys overcome that loss.
I mean, it's just the next man up mentality. You just gotta prepare. I mean, like we have people who can step in. Hunter's gonna be playing fullback and Preston Quiet too. I mean, they're just guys who can step in and help us out off this year.
Very good, man. Now, if Coach Pankey listens, he's probably going to say, look here, boys, we got to think about Harriman. We can't be thinking about going down the road to all these other teams. So, man, take care of business tomorrow night. You're a big man right there in the middle of the field on defense. I'm counting on you to lay a little bit of wood tomorrow night.
Definitely.
You plan on bringing that A game tomorrow?
Oh yeah, it's Harriman. There's no other game that game.
Well, Brad made a good point, man. You guys are 28-2 in the last 30 years. What would that make you, like negative 14 years old? I mean, we run in the street. Hey, you got to keep it going. It's time for payback, and it starts tomorrow night. Good luck to you, son.
Thank you.
Welcome back to the show after the whistle. We're joined now by some Kingston student athletes who will be at the football game tomorrow night. They'll be rowdy in the student section. We've got Harper Neal, Brady Luttrell, James Curry, Will Medusky. All right, guys, squeeze on in here. And, hey, Harper, how fired up you guys going to be tomorrow night?
You know, I think we're real fired up. You know, we bleed orange and blue. We're working all the time. We're in the gym all the time. But I think we're real fired up for the season. We're going to get loud tomorrow night. But I'm excited. I think we got some really good players, some really good talent.
You better not have a voice come Saturday morning. All right. Brady Luttrell, your thoughts?
Yeah, man, I'm fired up for tomorrow. Anytime we play Harriman in any sport, I want to be a part of it. And, you know, hopefully always come out with a win. Tomorrow's going to be a good night. I want everybody to come out, support. You know, the football team needs it. It's a big game for everybody, and they all want to win just as much as we want it. So I'm ready for tomorrow night.
Awesome. All right, James Curry, tell us about Whiteout tomorrow night, and tell us about these shirts you bought for some of your buddies.
Whiteout, it's a football tradition for every level. But we got a bunch of tank tops, white tank tops. A bunch of people in the student section going to be wearing it. We're excited. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy.
Awesome. All right. Will Medusky, get in here now. This is your first year at high school, being in the student section. Tell us how you're going to be tomorrow night.
You know, I was in the middle school student section last year, and I could hear, like, them getting fired up and screaming and yelling all the way on the other side of the football field. So I think it'll be cool, and just going to try to be as loud as we can and high jump as we can. Hope we beat Harriman to the ground.
Good one. All right, guys, let's get some predictions in here. Let's give predictions for tomorrow night and the score, and then like a season prediction, record-wise. What do you think for the 10-game regular season?
What do you say, Harper?
I think Harriman Kingston's always hyped up. It always ends up being a pretty close game, but I think I got us winning 21-10, and I think 7-3.
7-3.
All right.
Brady?
For tomorrow night, like you said, it's always going to be a good game. Both teams going to be fired up, but I know my boy Diggs and the defense have been preparing. I'm going to go 21-0 Jackets tomorrow night. Harriman's down a couple players on offense, so I'm confident in that, and I'm going to say 7-3 for the season.
Making a shutout for tomorrow night, huh? Like it.
Mr. Curry.
Predicting Kings to come out with the win tomorrow. I'm predicting about 21-7. Like Brady said, I don't think Harriman's got the offensive power to do anything close as they did last year. And for the season, I'm thinking 5-5, 6-4. I hope they exceed my expectations, but we'll see how it goes.
Good deal. Will?
Awesome.
I think, you know, we're going to come out with a fire, get up early 21-0, but they're just going to come back in the fourth quarter, make it a close game, and it's going to end up at 21-14 Jackets win. I have them going 8-2 in the season.
8-2. Nice. I like it. Thanks, guys, and thanks for your participation, and that'll be the end of this podcast, and we'll talk to you guys next week after the Harriman and Kingston football game.